From two girls who are in very healthy relationships, here's some relationship advice from girl to girl. To start off, no matter how much you like a person, you should never have to beg for like the bare minimum. Especially if you're like in like the early stages of your relationship, because that's not going to get better.
My next advice is if that man wanted to put an effort, he would. If he's not putting an effort, it's because he doesn't want to, not because he doesn't have enough time or isn't capable. It's because he genuinely doesn't want to. If he wanted to, he fucking would. And when you get a good boyfriend, he will prove that.
If you can't communicate with them without it turning into a fight, they're clearly not ready and like mature enough for a relationship. Especially if you're like vocalizing something that's just been bothering you, that should not ever turn into an argument, but rather just like a conversation.
Next one is finding out which way of communication works for you guys. Because, for example, me and my boyfriend are not really good texters, but we swear by FaceTime. We go FaceTime each other a million times throughout the day if we have to. And just knowing what works for your relationship and not pushing every single thing, being like, why don't you text me? But like, you guys both aren't good at text. Do you know what I'm saying?
Also, a really big thing about being in a relationship is like trusting your partner. Like, you can't be on his ass or he can't be on your ass about literally every single little thing. Like, your partner should be able to like go somewhere and you're not like, who the fuck are you with? What the fuck are you doing? Like, you know, you can update each other and like set a boundary of like, you know, what is acceptable in your relationship and what makes you uncomfortable. But you shouldn't just be on their ass about literally everything. Like, he's your partner, not your babysitter.
Next one is, I think, supporting each other's goals and what you guys want to do. If you guys are not supportive towards each other, you guys will get bored of each other, you guys will get miserable between the two of you, and it just literally won't work, especially career-wise. If he's into something, you support that, or vice versa.
Regardless of how long that you're in a relationship for, it could be like a month or it could be like 3 years, you should always be putting in the same amount of effort. Like, even like the little things, like, you know, for example, like if you're a guy like bringing your girl flowers, like that keeps like the romance in the air, and you can't just get like comfortable and stop doing things. Like, even if you guys have been dating for like years, you should still be acting like you want to still win them over. Otherwise, the relationship, I swear to God, is just going to end up like feeling like a friends with benefits situation rather than like two people loving each other.
Last one is just making sure that everything is pretty much split between the two of you. For example, like if I ask you to call sometimes, I expect you to ask me to call sometimes, or I expect you to like go out of your way to drive here the same way as like I'll go out of my way to drive there.
To talk a lot about like arguments in a relationship, like how a healthy relationship should be fighting an argument, it should never be me versus you. It should be me, you versus the situation. If I'm telling you like, hey, this is how I'm feeling, it shouldn't be you versus me in the situation where I'm right and you're wrong. Like, there's no right or wrong. It's like, let's fight the situation together. Let's get over this. Anyways, let us know for part 2.